What's up, everybody? Last break of the night. It's Thursday night. It is break number 595 BD. We got a case of Bowman Chrome U. 12 boxes. Here we go. Twelve boxes. There they are. We are on the search for Juju and Cooper Flag. Of course, those are the two. Love to see a Superfractor Cooper Flag. That would be awesome. Last break of the night for me. Pulled the Purdue Boilermakers. Purdue Boilermakers. What player, Jason? Because this is a player break. Liam McNeely, he's the man. Got it. Boateng, nice. Okay, Boateng. I like Boateng. Didn't have him in the break, but he topped. Got it. No problem, Coral. Fletcher Lawyer and Braden Smith. Got it. All number cards will be top loaded. All refractors and X-fractors will be taken care of after the break. All autos, of course, will be top loaded. Who watched the national championship game? Both of them. Both. I was so impressed by UConn for the women. The men, man, what a great game down to the end. So, all right, here we go, guys. Good luck, everybody. That is Nolan Traore. Nolan Traore on the Campus Icons. That is a refractor of Langston Love. Langston Love on the refractor. That is Isaac McNeely for Virginia. Is that numbered? That's not numbered. It's blue, but I will take care of that one. Ali Zebel. Ali Zebel on the X-Fractor. There is Darian Reed on the Campus Icons X-Fractor for Alabama. Here's our first numbered card. There's a Juju Watson. That is 110 out of 150. 110 out of 150. That is Haman Malak for Duke. You had Florida to pick the whole thing, win the whole thing. Nice. There is Kiki Iriafen on the facilitators for USC. Donovan Freeman on the X-Fractor. Kylan Boswell. That is to 299 to 299 on the Aqua. We got gold. Our first auto is a gold auto. That is Boogie Fland. Boogie Fland for Arkansas. Joskel. Boogie Fland. Did you get him for your Razorbacks? Because there is a gold auto first. 3 out of 50. 3 out of 50 on the gold auto first. You wish. Oh, man. He must be good if he went quick, right? There's Scylla Swords on the social studies. X-Fractor of Derek Queen. He got outbid at the last moment. Oh, man. Facilitators of Kiki Irifen. Dennis Evans on the refractor. That is Con Nupel on the blue not numbered refractor. Joyce Edwards on the X-Fractor. There is a social studies of Robbie Avila on the X-Fractor. That is Liam McNeely on the Flash. Social Studies of Aiden Sherwell. Nolan Tredori for international spot. Nolan Tredori on the blue X-Fractor. That is a blue Cayman Moloch. That is 11 out of 199. 11 of 199. Looks like we have a gold coming. And how about an auto of Scotty Middleton? Scotty Middleton, 140 out of 150. Kennedy Smith on the X-Fractor. And that is box number 1. Box number 1. All right. All right, box number 1. Always takes the longest because this is my first chance to see the product. So Alright, here we go. Box number 2. Ali Zabel and Xavier Booker are the 2U1. Okay. Guys, if I can't stay up with the chat, I apologize. I will do my best. But with all these cards, it's hard to stay up with the chat, so I apologize if I missed something. Michaela Blakes. Yes, okay, got it. I'll try and catch up when I'm opening up packs and stuff. Just don't miss the Cambridge Super, thanks. Okay, Brian. If I hit a Super, trust me, I ain't gonna miss it. I've only hit one other Super before, so I would be too excited. Alright, here we go. Donovan Freeman on the Campus Icons. Michi Johnson on the Refractor. Blue Refractor of Deron Reed for Alabama. X-Fractor Xavier Booker. There's Cooper Flag on the Campus Icons. Cooper Flag Campus Icons. Come on. Facilitators of Carter Knox. Juju Watson, again on the base. Facilitators Refractor of Isaiah Evans. That is for Duke. Langston Love on the X-Fractor. We have a blue of Drake Powell for North Carolina. Drake Powell for North Carolina. That is 7 out of 199. 7 of 199. That is a big kahuna auto of Con Nupel for Duke. Big kahuna auto of Con Nupel for Duke. Knupel? Very cool. Big kahuna auto. This one is not numbered. It's a base big kahuna. It's a base big kahuna. Ace Bailey on the Social Studies. X-Fractor of Keelan Boswell. Cooper Flag on the rookie base. Con Knupel on the Flash. X-Fractor of Deron Reed. Carter Knox on the blue to 150. Carter Knox for Arkansas on the blue, 57 of 150. 57 of 150. There's Anor Boateng. Base. Kaylee Heckel. Kaylee Heckel is our second auto in this box from USC. Goes to the Katie Heckel spot. Not numbered on that auto. No Boogie Fland yet, no. Social Studies of Kate Koval. Ace Bailey on the X Fractor. That is Anisha Morrow on the Acropolis. Is that a case hit or is that just like a cool insert? Because that one is really cool. Nice. Refractor of Simeon Wilcher. Purple, Ryan Nebhard. Ryan Nebhard, 379 out of 399 on the purple. Just an insert, Justin. Thank you. Sonia Citron on the X Fractor. There is Derek Queen on the Social Studies X Fractor. We got an orange to 25 coming, guys. Good luck. It's a Social Studies of Carter Knox. Carter Knox, 3 out of 25 from Arkansas on the Social Studies orange. That was box number 2. Box number 3. Yes, Boogie Flan to 50. He got his boogie on. Box number 3. I ship all cards, base and everything, T. Everything ships, my friend. I keep nothing. And trust me, I don't want anything. I got enough stuff in my house. Here we go. Box number 3. That's Asa Newell on the refractor. That is an Aqua to 299 of Sarah Strong. Sarah Strong, this young lady, should not say chick, that's really bad of me. This young lady was so good in the finals. So good in the finals. Anisha Morrow. There's Silas Swords on the X Fractor. Cooper Flag on the rookie base. Carter Knox on the X Fractor. Flash X Fractor. RJ Jones on the X Fractor. That is 6 out of 150. 6 of 150. Cam Jones on the X Fractor. That is a purple LSU border of Anisha Morrow. LSU purple border, Anisha Morrow. That is not numbered. That is a cool card, though. Social Studies of Jalen Bethea. Robert Wright on the refractor. Is this blue R auto for Alabama? Nope, it is blue to 199. That's 46 of 199. Aiden Holloway. Grant Nelson on the X Fractor. Is that going to be our auto? Possibly. I have no idea. Facilitators X Fractor. That is of Jaleel Bethea for Miami. Is this our auto? Nope. Sonia Citron on the Campus Icons. Maybe we got two on this side. The packs did get a little mixed up. Facilitators Mark Sears for Alabama. X Fractor of Jaden Nunn. Diamond Johnson on the blue refractor. Deshaun Harris Smith on the blue auto. That one is to 150. 105 out of 150. Deshaun Harris Smith. Facilitators of Sonia Citron. Facilitators Robert Wright. Ahmad Noel on the X Fractor. Purple behind Hannah Hidalgo. That's Layden Blocker to $3.99 for the, is that the DePaul? Yeah, DePaul Demon Deacons. Wow. Dylan Harper campus visits for, is that an on-card auto? That is an on-card auto of Dylan Harper. Congratulations to the Dylan Harper spot. Nice auto. This is not numbered. That is Jaleel Bethea on the Flash. Cam Scott on the X Fractor. Sarah Strong Flash. Box number 4. Box number 4. Yeah. Yeah, the Big Kahuna was on card. So was that last one, the campus visit. That was pretty sick. Box number 4. Here we go. Facilitators, Ahmad Noel. X-Fractor of Justice Carlton. Blue, Refractor of Michi Johnson. From Vanderbilt, for the Michaela Blake's spot, this is a green auto, 61 out of 75. Congratulations to the Michaela Blake's spot to 75. There is a flash of Donovan Freeman. Mark Sears on the X-Fractor. Cooper Flagg on the Social Studies. Kate Koval on the Refractor. Aqua of Dame Sar. That is 76 out of 299. Ashton Hardaway on the X-Fractor. Social Studies of Con Canoopel. Excuse me. That is a gold campus icon of LeBaron Filon to 50. LeBaron Filon to 50. That is 32 out of 50 on the campus icon. Campus icon refractor of the same person. Filon. Jackson Shellstad on the X-Fractor. That is a gold for Duke and Patrick Gongba. That is 14 out of 50. 14 out of 50. 1 second, guys. I got to get a drink real quick. Excuse me. Sorry about that. All right. Juju Watkins. Our next auto is Freddie DeLeon the 5th. Freddie DeLeon the 5th. Nice hit for the Freddie DeLeon spot. Acropolis of Ace Bailey. Ace Bailey. X-Fractor of Nick Boyd. Social Studies of Jelani Cambridge. That is a refractor of Jelani Cambridge. Blue refractor of Simeon Wiltshire. Raven Johnson on the X-Fractor. Oh, is that a red? Jaleel Bethia on the Campus Icons X-Fractor. And a Campus Icon of Audie Crooks. Audie Crooks. And that is box number 4. Box number 5. Looks like we got some gold coming. Possibly another gold auto. That would be nice. Here we go. Steel Venters. What is he, 6 years now at Gonzaga? Trent Perrier on the Flash. X-Fractor of Jeremy Fears. Purple of Jamari McDowell. That is to $3.99. That is 92 out of $3.99. Jamari McDowell. Here comes the gold. For Michigan State. That is Xavier Booker on the gold auto for Michigan State. 5 out of 50. 5 out of 50. Social Studies of Boogie Fland. Sarah Strong on the X-Fractor. That is Campus Icons, Anisha Morrow. Anisha Morrow on the Campus Icons. Kaylee Heckle on the Refractor. Blue. That's Zadie Lowry. 42 out of 199. Zadie Lowry, something like that. Dom Sar on the X-Fractor. That is a Facilitators X-Fractor of Dylan Harper. Facilitators of Juju Watkins. Go Sarah, go is right, man. Boogie Fland on the Flash. That is a Flash Refractor. Boogie Fland on the X-Fractor. Got boogies everywhere. John Bowl. John Bowl. Is that Bol Bol's brother? Because that sure looks like Bol Bol. Sion James. Sion James on the auto. Sion James. Not numbered. Audie Crooks. Nolan Traore on the Flash. Deshaun Harris Smith on the X-Fractor. Social Studies of Donovan Freeman. John Bowl again on the Refractor. Aqua to 199 of Boogie Fland. That is, I'm sorry, 299. 160 out of 299. 160 of 299. TJ Bamba on the X-Fractor. Haman Malak on the X-Fractor. We have a blue. Social Studies of Sarah Strong. Ryan M. said, go Sarah. There's some more Sarah for you. This one is 29 out of 150. 29 out of 150, Sarah Strong. UConn. National champions. That is my favorite college basketball team besides UCLA. I grew up out there on the East Coast watching UConn play all the time. So kind of became a adopted team because there was really nobody else to cheer for at the time. UCLA always sucked in women's college basketball. So, all right, box number 6. This is our halfway box. Box number 6. Three, 6, 9, 12. Yep. Daughter loves UConn. She pulled me in. Nice. Oh, I started watching UConn back when Rebecca Lobo was there. And and I really liked Gino Oriama's coaching style. So I just kind of stayed with them. I'm a UCLA Bruin fan through and through with my men and women's football, baseball, basketball, everything. But there was something about that UConn team I just fell in love with. And the coach, what a great coach. And, I'm a Pitino coach fan. I like Rick Pitino also. I don't like some of the teams he goes to, but I like Rick Pitino because he coached Providence College, and I used to live in Rhode Island, and that was back in the day when Providence College, only time that they started doing really good before, back in the, well, this is back in the mid 80s. So, I mean, I've been a fan of his for a long time when I was in high school in the mid 80s. So, and yeah, so all right, here we go. Yeah, there's a lot of boogies in this boxes, in these boxes. Man, my nose keeps running for all the boogies. So there's Liam McNeely on the social studies. X-Fractor of Kiki Irifan. Cooper flag on the base. That is Xavier Booker to 299 on the Aqua. 42 out of 299. Our first auto is here. That's Alex Caraban. Alex Caraban. Nice hit for the Alex Caraban spot. Not numbered. Campus icon of LeBaron Fillon. X-Fractor of Latrell Right Cell, not shell. That is a silver prism of Layden Blocker. Layden Blocker silver prism. We have a red. If this is the same as Topps, reds are to 5, I think, right, Bowman? It is. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5, you guys. Here we go. Good luck. That is Freddie DeLeon the 5th. Freddie DeLeon spot. Congratulations, red. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Make some adjustments here to my table. There we go. X-Fractor of Freddie DeLeon. X-Fractor Facilitator of Boogie. That is a gold flash. 39 out of 50 of Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper on the gold flash. Facilitators of Mark Sears. That is a refractor of Ace Bailey, campus icon. Trey Norman on the X-Fractor. Aiden Sherrill on the blue refractor. Our next auto, Jonas Adu. Jonas Adu. I think that's another auto out of Arkansas, a player from Arkansas. That one is also not numbered. That is Ace Bailey on the flash. Miro Little on the X-Fractor. Keyshawn Gilbert on the refractor, excuse me. Flory Badunga. That is Flory Badunga, 139 out of 399. Riley Kugel on the X-Fractor. Darian Reed on the X-Fractor. Acropolis of Jalil Bethea. Jalil Bethea. Kennedy Smith on the Social Studies. And that is box number 6. Yeah, all of your Arkansas players, Jaskel, are hitting. That's crazy, right? Box number 7. Oh, I didn't notice that DJ work. Thank you very much. That is a number match of Freddie DeLeon the 5th. 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 on the red. Nice number match catch, bro. Thank you, DJ Work. That's a green coming. True green. True green. Box number 7. Oh, wow, right out the gate. That is an orange auto of Cam Jones. Cam Jones on the bookend auto, 25 out of 25. Cam Jones on the auto. Congratulations to the Cam Jones spot. Orange auto to 25. Boogie on the campus icons. Liam McNeely on the X-Fractor. Blue. That is 73 of 199 of LeBaron Filon. We got gold. That is another auto, and that one is Nolan Triori. Sorry, I thought that was a D. It's an O. Nolan Triori. That is first off the line out of 50. 1 out of 50. Nice gold auto. Facilitators of Hannah Hidalgo. Layden Blocker on the X-Fractor. RJ Jones on the Flash. Refractor of Trent Perry. Blue refractor of Jordan Lee. X-Fractor, Dennis Evans. That is Nolan Traore on the Social Studies. X-Fractor. Sarah Strong on the Social Studies. Acropolis of Jaleel Bethea. Jamari McDowell on the X-Fractor. Purple of Jonas Aidu. That is to $3.99. That is $3.38 out of $3.99. Our next auto is Clifford Amorui. Yeah. Clifford O. for Amorui. That is not numbered. That's 3 autos in that box. Topps gave us an extra. Nice. I love it when Topps gives us extra because Panini just takes it away. Is that you, Kyle? Nice. Con Canupel on the campus icon. X-Fractor of Ryan Nebhard. Facilitator of Cooper Flag. Prince Algeby. Our green is 25 out of 99. That is Joyce Edwards. Tammy Lipsy on the X-Fractor. Acropolis X-Fractor of Dylan Harper. That is Boogie Fland again on the campus icons. That is 150 out of 150 on the eBay 1 of 1. Got a little more Boogie there. Box number 8. All right, this is box number 8. We already got our Kahuna. I would love to see a super Box number 8. Here we go. Cooper Flag on the Flash. Michaela Blake's on the X-Fractor. Blue Refractor of Hannah Hidalgo. That's another big kahuna. Another big kahuna. You got it, DJ. Big kahuna of Joyce Edwards on the auto. Joyce Edwards, big kahuna auto. This one is not numbered. Woo, nice auto. Nice 2 big kahunas. I just mentioned we got a big kahuna already. Damn. Dame Sar on the Social Studies. Carter Knox on the X-Fractor. On the Acropolis, there is Sarah Strong and Honor Boateng on the X-Fractor. Flory Badunga on the X-Fractor. Raven Johnson on the Flash. I try to keep the break moving, DJ, even if I do screw up some of the names. I can't win them all. Some of the names are just so hard. Aiden Sherrill on the Social Studies Refractor. Clifford Omorai on the X-Fractor. Ryder Nebhard to 150, 148 out of 150 on the blue. We got green. Green to 99. Solomon Ball for UConn on the green auto to 75. That is 21 out of 75. Nice hit for the Solomon Ball spot. Good player. Kid's a baller. Ball is a baller. I went there, sorry. That's Juju Watkins on the Campus Icons. Darren Harris on the X-Fractor. Facilitators of Isaiah Evans. Sonia Citron on the Refractor. Blue Refractor of Billy Richmond III. Juju Watkins base. Jordan Gainey X-Fractor. That's Isaiah Evans on the X-Fractor Campus Icon. Flash of Boogie again. We got some more Boogie to flash. Box number 9. Box number 9. We'll be running this break back again on Sunday. We'll be running this back on Sunday. Dude, that Joyce Edwards auto is awesome. That big kahuna. That big kahuna Joyce Edwards auto. I keep looking at it. It's so nice. All right, box number 9. Here we go. Alex Caravan on the social studies. Alex Caravan X-Fractor. Blue refractor of Johnny Broom. Green to 99 of Michaela Blakes on the auto. Michaela Blakes, that is 88 out of 99. Michaela Blakes. Is that her second auto tonight? Is that the second Michaela Blakes? It sure is, and they're both to 99. Two different designs, though. One is like the dragon scale, one is the regular. Oh, no, that's 75. Now it's 1 to 99. Okay. Dude. Michaela Blake spot is eating. They got 2 autos. Congratulations with Michaela Blake spot. Acropolis of Juju Watkins. Scotty Middleton on the X-Fractor. Ahmad Noel on the Flash. Fletcher Lawyer on the refractor. Purple to 399 of Liam McNeely. That is 276 out of 399. Solomon Ball X-Fractor. Joyce Edwards on the Social Studies X-Fractor. Liam McNeely on the Campus Icons. Miro Little starts us off. We got Ace Bailey on the Flash. Refractor. Miles Kelly on the X-Fractor. That is a blue dragon scale of Tamin Lipsy. That is 119 out of 150. Kennedy Smith on the auto for the Kennedy Smith shot out of USC. Nice forward there from USC. Not numbered. Facilitators of LeBron Filon. Tyler Hendricks, X-Fractor. Hannah Hidalgo on the Flash. Refractor of R.J. Jones. Blue refractor of Steel Venters. PJ Haggerty on the X-Fractor. That looks like it could be our next auto. Nope. It is an X. Oh, we already got that. Dylan Harper on the X-Fractor. Forgot it. We already got it. Dylan Harper on the Social Studies. Box number 10. This is the newest case that just came out of Bowman Chrome U. Yes. This is the newest one that just came out just, what, last Friday? Last Wednesday? Yep, this is the newest stuff. Here we go. Is that red? Nope, that's a campus icon of Derek Queen. X-Fractor of AJ Storr. Aqua, Jeremy Fears. That is 200 of 299. Refractor auto of Kate Koval. Katie Koval. Kate, don't call me Katie anymore. Koval. Not numbered. Facilitators are Con Canoopel. Audie Crooks on the X-Fractor. Kennedy Smith on the Refractor Social Studies. Isaiah Evans X-Fractor. We got a blue refractor of Canyon Catchings. I'll say that because that was a cool looking auto. Drake Powell on the Social Studies. Jonas Adu. Wow. That is an on-card auto of Asa Newell. Asa Newell. Bowman University Chrome Eye Test Autograph. Sick. That is sick. Dude, that is so sick. That is awesome. What a great card. What a great looking insert. Man, we've had some great insert autos. Cannon Catchings on the Flash. Refractor of McKinley Randolph. That is a green to 99 of Haman Malik. That is 18, I'm sorry, that's green of 75. 18 of 75. Wow. Because of the scales. I didn't see the dragon scales on there. X-Fractor of Flory Badunga. X-Fractor Facilitator of Ace Bailey. Blue Facilitator. That is Hannah Hidalgo. 25 out of 150. Nice hit for the Hannah Hidalgo spot. Acropolis of Con Canoopel. Robbie Avila on the refractor. Purple to 399 of Keyshawn Gilbert. Keyshawn Gilbert, 85 out of 399. Keyshawn Gilbert X-Fractor. Dylan Harper on the X-Fractor. Haman Malak on the Social Studies. And Cooper Flagg on the base. Box number 11 of 12. Box number 11. I'm going to ask a question to everybody in the chat. Cooper Flag, does he go back to Duke so he can get a national championship? Or does you think he's good enough to go to the NBA now? I think he needs to go back to college for at least one more year. I don't think he is NBA ready. That's my personal opinion. Figure I'd throw it out there in case anybody else wants to give their opinion. Here we go, box 11. Aiden Holloway, X-Fractor. Con Canoopel on the X-Fractor. Facilitators of Cannon Catchings. Jamari McDowell on the Refractor. No choice, he's going to be the number 1 pick. Orange, is this an orange auto? No, it's not, but it's an orange Dragon Scale 16 out of 25 of Michaela Blake's. Michaela Blake's. I think he should stay. That's my personal opinion. Huh. Interesting. You would think that he would want to go back and try and get a title. Juju Watkins on the X-Fractor. Liam McNeely, Facilitators. Don't you think Duke would be favored to Nolan Traore on the Acropolis? Don't you think Duke would be the number 1 team in the country? Asa Newell, if he came back. Flory Badunga on the Campus Icons. Ryan Nebhard on the Refractor. Aqua of Langston Love to 299. That is 176 out of 299. The SEC is too strong. I don't know. I would like to see him get one more year of college under his belt, but that's me, I guess. I know he's good, but he gets to get 10. But I mean, you're getting paid in the NIL now too, so I mean, why? Liam McNeely, Haman Malak. I just feel like he should go back. That's Prince Alijbi. There is McNally Randolph on the auto. McKinley Randolph. Boogie went to the NBA, so I know Coop well. Oh, okay. I don't know. He's only a freshman. I just think that. Yeah, and look at Zion being a bust for how many years? So, I don't know. Figured I'd get everybody else's opinion. Grant Nelson. I mean, at least I did get somebody saying that he should stay. So, thank you, Wood. LeBaron Fallon on the X-Fractor. Facilitator of Trent Perry. Braden Smith on the X-Fractor. I agree with you, Brian. That makes a lot of sense. Audie Crooks, that's the $3.99, 231 out of $3.99. Johnny Broom on the auto. Johnny Broom. Cooper Flag base. Kennedy Smith. Emmanuel Sharp on the X-Fractor. And that is box number 11. Thank you all for that. I appreciate it, man. I like when we can get a little bit of opinions going on. And, you know, I just feel like, especially with a sensitive subject like Cooper Flag, just feel like, I would want to see him go one more year, possibly get a title, develop a little more, get the weight room, and then be the number one pick in next year's draft. Because he's getting paid in the NIL anyways. He was cooking the Olympics team in practice. Yeah? Okay. See? Things I didn't know, Kyle. Thank you. I tell you, I think if Coach K was still at Duke, he might stay. Coach K would convince him to stay. Coach K had an affinity for talking to players into staying. Oh my God. Could you imagine Flag and Wemby on the same team? Yeah, you're right. Chet blew me away. I was not expecting Chet Holmgren to be as good as he is. No kidding, right? Flag, Wemby, and Castle? Dude, that would be a trio for the ages. That would be the best trio since KD. Was it KD? No. Since Oklahoma City, that was Harden. Who was that trio? Damn it! Yeah, it was Harden. Oh man, I'm blanking. The guy from UCLA. KD, Harden, and Westbrook. Thank you. It was KD. Thank you. Yes, Brian. Thank you. Westbrook was the one I was forgetting. So, here's box 12. That was a great trio right there, and they should have won the title, and they didn't. That sucked. Silas Swords on the Flash. Zadie Lowry on the X Factor. Jamari McDowell on the blue scales. That's 98 of 150. I am not sure what that is. I am not sure what this is, but it looks really, really cool. All right. Right there. There is something right there. Guys, I'm going to sit this down right there. It is behind Drake Powell, okay? Right there. It could be nothing, it could be something, but it looks really good. Maybe it'll help us to finish strong. Derek Queen on the social studies. Jaden Atkins on the X Factor. Silas Swords on the refractor social studies. Patrick Gongba on the X Factor. Purple of AJ Store. AJ Store purple. That is 179 out of 399. We got a green to 99. That's an auto. Green auto. That is Jeremy Fears. Jeremy Fears on the auto for Michigan State to 99. That is 75 of 99. Dylan Harper on a facilitator. X Factor of Kate Koval. Cooper flag on the campus icons. Refractor of Tamin Lipsy. Blue refractor of Trent Perry on the UCLA color match. Drake Powell X-Fractor. Katie Koval on the Social Studies X-Fractor. That is a blue Con Canoopal Acropolis to 150. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Come on, focus. 73 out of 150. Michaela Blake's on the refractor. We got a blue Juju Watkins, numbered blue to 199. Juju Watkins to 199 blue. That is 167 out of 199. Jelani Cambridge X-Fractor. Acropolis of Anisha Morrow. Darian Reed on the Social Studies. Haman Malak on the Flash. And I sure hope this was worth holding. I sure hope this was worth holding. Whew, it's something. Final exam tutor autograph Anisha Moreau. Anisha Moreau on-card auto success guaranteed final exam tutor. That is nice. Anissa Moreau. Nice finish. That's a nice finish right there. All right. Recap time. Here we go. Cooper flag on the Social Studies. Anissa Morrow on the LSU border, I guess, emoji. And then Cooper flag on the X-Fractor. You got Juju Watkins on the X-Fractor. You got a refractor facilitator of Mark Sears, Isaiah Evans, Liam McNeely on the Flash refractor. Kiki Irifan on the refractor facilitator. On the blue refractors, we got Trent Perry, Prince Algeby, Canyon Catching, Steel Venters, Broom, Richmond, Hannah Hidalgo, Jordan Lee, Aiden Sherrill, John Bowl, Simeon Wiltshire, Michi Johnson, Diamond Johnson, Darian Reed, Con Canoopal, and Isaiah McNeely. Our numbered cards. Purple to $3.99. Store, Crooks, Gilbert, McNeely, Evans, Idu, Badunga, McDowell, Blocker, and Nebhard. Aqua to $2.99. We got Love, Fear, Booker, Fland. We got Sar, Boswell, and Strong. We got Blue to $1.99. Juju. You know what? Let me do this. There we go. Philon, Sarah Strong on the Social Studies. Lowry. We got Holloway, Powell, and Malak. To 150, we have Acropolis of Canupel, McDowell. We got Facilitator of Hannah Hidalgo, Lipsy, Nebhard. We got Boogie Fland on the campus icon, R.J. Jones Flash, Knox, and Malak. We had green, 1 green to 99, that's Joyce Edwards. 1 green scale to 75, that's Malak. We had 3 gold. We had Dylan Harper Flash. We had Patrick Gongba and campus icon of LeBaron Fallon. We had 2 oranges. We had Michaela Blake's on the scales and Carter Knox on the social studies. We had 1 red to 5, Freddie DeLeon V, DeLeon V, and that was 4 out of 5 on the number match. Our autos, not numbered, we had Johnny Broom, Randolph, Caval, Smith, Omoryi, Idu, Caravan, James, DeLeon V, and Heckle. Our blue scales to 150 autos, Deshaun Harris-Smith, Scotty Middleton. Our greens to 99, we got Jeremy Fears and Michaela Blakes. Our green scales to 75, Michaela Blakes again and Solomon Ball. Michaela Blakes had a break. Michaela Blake spot, congratulations, because you still got one coming. I know, no you don't, but that was good, 2 of them. Nolan Traore, Xavier Booker, and Boogie Flan to 50. We had 1 orange scale, that's to 25, Cam Jones. We had Dylan Harper on the campus visits. We had Asa Newell on the eye test autograph. Alisa Morrow on the final exam tutor. Our big kahunas, we had 2, Joyce Edwards and Con Canupel. And that is your break, my friends. Hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time being here with you. See you next time. Sunday, we'll be running this back, guys. Peace. How rare is what, DJ? This product? If you're still there, DJ. Alright, DJ, I'll see you next time, buddy. Send me a message on eBay if you have a question, bud, okay?